Well, guys, we might have the scummiest attempt at pleading ignorance you've ever seen from a politician here, and obviously that's no easy feat, I don't mind telling ya, because for me, Sadiq Khan has beaten everyone hands bloody down. Now, I won't bother giving you a little lead up to this clip as it speaks for itself, so just watch it in pure disbelief as I did.
Just how many grooming gangs have we got in London?
Avoid any misunderstanding. Can she define what she means by that?
Yes, if you look at what's gone on in Rotherham, where there are people taking young girls, grooming them for sex, that is what I'm talking about.
We know in London there are issues about exploitation of young people, but they're not as defined by the member in her definition of what those types of gangs are.
So are you saying we haven't got the same sort of gangs that are in Rotherham, Bradford and lots of other places in the country?
Just for you misunderstanding, what does she mean by that?
You know full well what I mean by that. It's all over the television. You know exactly what I mean by that. These gangs of people that are grooming young girls for sex. Do we actually have those in London?
Today, I'm unclear, Chair, what is meant by the question. If she could spell it out, I can answer.
I've just spelt it out. Are you not listening? It's the sort of gangs that groom young girls at a young age for sex. Exactly how much clearer do you want me to be?
Yeah, he really sat there acting like he didn't know what she meant when talking about the mass violation of little girls. That is not only national news, but international news, and has been for weeks. This, if you ask me, is not only incredible, it's beyond disrespectful to the victims of these crimes, because we all know that this clown is fully aware of them, as is anyone with even a slight interest in the news, thanks to Elon Musk. Of course, I should point out that he's likely doing this to goad the Tory into pointing out the nationality of the perpetrator so he can call her racist, since race cards and Sadiq Khan are one and the same like nonsense in the BBC. Obviously, he knows these gangs likely operate in London, as I know for a fact they did 20 years ago, since I've spoken to people from there about it happening back then. Thankfully, they wasn't victims of it, as they told the scumbags to fuck off, but others weren't so lucky. This shameful attempt, though, to plead ignorance should see him stripped of office, if you ask me, but considering Starmer just knighted him, I expect he'll likely get another for services to licking Starmer's ass before too long. It's usually how these things go, ain't it?
Pandemic